Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. Why are you looking at? Why are you doing that?
I'm trying to find out where the camera is.
Straight ahead.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna. Instagram's been having some issues this morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's just me.
Did it get hacked?
It's always hacked. Not a ton of news today. For Monday was National Association of Housing Builders House Market Index, and we talked about how it's at 51, which means that's positive for actual home builders. But today is housing starts and permits.
Ooh.
What do you think they did?
I'm not going to look. I'm going to say
looked, liar.
no. I didn't. No, I didn't. I wasn't looking. They probably rose a little bit.
Okay, yeah, you looked. Housing starts for February reported at a 1.518 million analyzed pace. So that's 1.5 million. We'll just say, which is up from 29,000 from last month report of 1.4 some million, and above the estimates of 1.495 million. So it came in a little bit higher. You are correct.
Yeah,
but we only need 1.9 million to actually offset our population growth.
Yeah.
So
per year.
Still, yeah, and we're still not on that annualized base is what they're talking about, and that we're still not there. Housing permits, which are a good indicator of housing future starts and all that stuff,
Right.
increased to 1.52 million. Almost the same as annualized base.
Wow.
And this is up 147,000 from last month, revised figure of 1.374 million. So it's they're doing more.
That's good.
Because they're figuring, hey, we just not gonna get this going because they're gonna, if we build, they'll buy. Because right now they're saying interest rates are if they keep going up, we're gonna see increase in inventory.
Well,
and if they go down, we're gonna see not a lot of increase in inventory. My numbers are out of place. Every number's here over out of place, so don't try to read them.
An increase in inventory would be nice. It'd be nice to get more closer to a normal-isk.
There is no here. Let me explain.
Market
here. There are 507,000 single-family homes on the market in the U.S.
Right.
In a normal period of time, could be 900 to 1 million plus. But that's 1.3% more than a week ago.
Right.
That's 22% more than a year ago, and 105 more than 2 years ago.
Ooh, wow.
That tells you how bad inventory was the last couple of years on top of how bad it is now. Everybody thought it was great in 22, before the rates really went up. But, they look at 20. If you look at 20, 21, and 22, 2020 was the last normal year than we had now.
Yeah. For a pandemic.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, It was the last year we did a normal volume of existing home sales because now everybody's in those low rates. So if you look in 2022, there was, this week in, can you believe this? This week in 2022, it was the last 3% mortgage.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Inventory and rates rose in lockstep starting then.
I was thinking it was later in the year. So it was in March. Wow.
Yeah, we still had it. Yeah, that's when it started, and that was in 2022. That's when, but it started affecting people outside of our area, like Las Vegas in June. That's when they were like, we lost, no one's buying, and then we got hit really hard in October.
Right. See, that's why I was thinking it was later in the year.
Yeah, there are 250,000 more homes on the market now than when we exited the pandemic boom in March of 22. Shocking, huh?
Yeah.
The takeaways?
Yeah, and the takeaways, there's still no inventory.
Again, like I said, if mortgage rates continue to rise, like we're kind of seeing, they actually gave back a little bit today. Again, it has to do with unemployment. We'll see dramatic increase in unsold inventory, kind of like we did in 22, right? Because inventory rose, not major, compared to what we were used to. But if they finally fall, and not tons, just a little bit, start going lower, we're going to see consumer come out and inventory is going to get worse, meaning that not enough of it. Lower rates mean more buyers compete and less unsold inventory. Shocking. Isn't that like normal?
Yeah, like normal.
Oh my goodness. Those are amazing stuff.
Well,
what do you want? I'm sure you want to talk about the commission thing again.
No, I really don't. We talked about it this morning, and there's no definitive answer. And you see the media is glomming onto it like crazy.
Of course, it's
no
news.
more 6%. Well, that's not what it says.
Yeah, they're going to be, they're no longer encumbered by large commissions.
Yeah. You know,
large commissions is because it's based off of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's a percentage of that.
Right.
And we take a pay cut when your house sells for less, and we get a pay increase when your house sells for more. And it helps create competition. It's not, prices are not going up because we're charging 6% commission or 5% commission. Prices are going up because there's competition.
Right.
And with competition, it moves the market upward. This is such a, this just irritates the hell out of me.
I know, but here's the thing that if we don't have it set a certain way, like this, then you're going to have where only certain people be able to buy homes because they're connected and you're not.
Right.
Now you have somebody who works in the industry. As long as you get a full timer, you'll be better off. I just got a couple things about the Fed. Okay. Average so the probability of a soft landing hit 52%, which is up from 47% about recession, right? A soft landing. The probability of recession in the next 12 months fell to 32%, down from 39 in January.
Whoa.
And 63% in November. I don't think we're going to hit a recession.
No.
Yeah.
No, this administration's spending too much money.
Well, no,
it's just to do so. And so are people.
Well, the thing is, rates have slowed down everything. People are running out of money. People don't have it. Now the government wants to come out and give you some incentive, from what I hear.
Yeah, let me talk about that.
All right.
Okay. So with the State of the Union address,
he's going to talk about this again today, somewhere, Arizona or something.
Yeah. First-time home buyer tax credit, $10,000 paid out over 2 years, so you get $5,000 a year. If you're a first-time home buyer, you have to make less than $200,000. You have to be a first-time home buyer in the eyes of the IRS. You haven't owned a property for 3 years, and close escrow, of course. And then a one-year tax credit of up to $10,000 for homeowners who sell their home
and move up.
Not
just sell their home, they have to move up.
The first-time home buyer would qualify for the annual tax credit. So I told you that first-time home buyer in a household of less than $200,000, the seller credit must be a starter home.
What's your definition of a starter home?
This is defined as homes at the median home price or below in their county.
So 400,000.
So that's what they have to sell.
Yeah.
Okay. And must sell to another occupant, meaning not to an investor.
So there you go. Investors are
if adopted, they say this would be the largest tax change for housing in decades. You and I just figured out it was a decade.
Well, it's a little over that. It was the last time when they had Obama administration came out, and they had two different ones. The first one was not the great one. It was it worked, but the second one was automatically credit for it versus the first one. So I wonder if the next one's going to be better.
I want to know what all you peoples out there, what's your thought on that? What do you think that's going to accomplish? What's your thought on the whole tax credit thing for sellers and buyers?
And if you like what we're doing here, just go click that button down.
Yeah, hit the one that says like.
Yeah, but if you also put in there what you think about this stuff,
love,
or hate, whatever works.
Whatever.
For you. Yeah.
I hate your crap.
Yeah. We didn't talk about the Bank of Japan lowered.
Let's talk about that.
Bank of Japan, like we got like there.
Yay.
Bank of Japan,
thank you,
raised their interest rates from a negative, to zero or 0.1%. Now, if we could have those rates over here, that would be wonderful.
Then we would really have a problem.
Yeah, we would.
There would be absolutely zero inventory.
Yeah, but also,
money would be exchanging hands.
Yeah, so like it was early on.
Yeah. I like when money exchanging hands.
I like when people are buying and selling homes. And I've been running into this a lot. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want a big payment, so I'm going to put down $300,000 on a house.
Why?
And I'm like, okay, well, you could do so much more with that money somewhere else.
Right.
Oh, but we don't want that payment. Well, you can take out the difference until you get used to it for a while.
Yeah.
But then the question is, you have to talk to your financial advisor of how much you can make off of $200,000 in a year of interest,
right,
versus putting it on your house and saving $500, just even if it was $1,000 a month.
Yeah. Right. And I mean, you're going to get some equity improvement
but
each
you
year,
still, yeah, but
you're still probably not going to make what you could elsewhere.
it doesn't matter how much you put down about equity improvement.
Yeah.
Right.
The
House appreciates whether or not you put 3% down, 0 down VA,
right,
and or 100% and pay cash for the place. It still appreciates the same way.
Right. What?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
I don't believe that.
It's not like stocks where you have to buy the whole thing. You only have to buy a little bit of it.
A little tiny bit.
Tiny
bit. Hey,
I've been talking about this a lot on other shows and other stuff about the short form VA. Please take veterans offers right now. They're some of the best offers because we can get them done in 9 days.
Yeah, explain the short form to our listeners.
Short form is it's a MP 33 something. I don't have the number right off the top of my head. I don't try to remember those anymore because I forget things. I forget names.
And they have a lot of different numbers and letters.
Anyway, basically, it's a pest report for veterans.
Mm-hmm.
It's only the VA only requires it, and it's an actual pest report. And at the top it says they check the box, no active pests. That's all and they sign it and it's good to go.
Right.
That's all we need. Now they also do the other pest report too, just so everybody sees what's going on. There's no hiding from the veterans what needs to have work done because a veteran can pay for the pest report and also the pest repairs now.
Well, here's the interesting
So the question is though, but they don't have all the money all the time. So why don't we put it to the future and let them deal with it later?
Exactly. And a pest report, when they say no active pests, that means there's
no
dry
termites. There's no termites.
And there's no termites.
No, there's no termites.
Dry rot's a pest.
No, it's not. It's not active.
Yeah, well, yes, it is. I'll beg to differ.
All right, is there a pest company out there who can make a comment?
You know, that's what they're looking for is wood destroying organisms.
Correct.
So an active pest to me would be either dry rot and or termites.
Or Mike Kelly.
I'm a way active pest. And I have opinions that I love to share. If you want to hear them, please
don't worry. Just stay here. Just stay here. You'll hear them.
Please hit the like or the love button.
So there's not, I mean, there's the news that we just went over.
Right.
There's the stuff that's going on, but there's really not, I mean, I'm slammed, which I'm happy. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and I'm busy-ish. I'd like to get busier, but I have a feeling the minute I leave for Vegas tomorrow,
you'll get some contracts.
I get some contracts. Yeah.
But I mean, I was telling some other people because we did a VA loan, we were done within, I don't know, way before we could actually sign loan documents because the loan.
Well, you're still waiting for the buyers.
They're signing today. Actually, they came in early. Okay. So we could have had them sign Friday last week, which would have been 7 days.
Right.
But they were not here yet, or they were not somewhere.
And they weren't supposed to be here till Thursday, right?
Yeah. I'm sure the wife's like, let's keep going. I want to get my house.
But I'm tired.
Well, he was like, okay. He was like, okay, kids don't need to use the bathroom. They'll have this. And she's like, he's already figured out how to get there in like 4 days, and she's like, I want to take 9. And then they compromised and they called yesterday and said, hey, can we sign tomorrow? And so it's like, let's see.
So they're getting here in 7.
Whatever Saturday left last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So that's 6 days.
That's 7.
No, they're signing today.
Oh, tomorrow is today. Not tomorrow.
Yesterday they called.
Yesterday was
they want
tomorrow.
to sign today, and so they're signing at 1 p.m. Unless they get in earlier. And then so they'll fund today and record tomorrow so they can get their keys. So that way they don't have to stay in a hotel extra day.
I'm trying to recreate Kamala Harris's speech.
That's okay. That's not
today's and tomorrow's.
No, that's okay. We know
because tomorrow really never.
So what
comes.
I was telling people is like, I don't need everybody. Just give me your veterans.
Yeah.
We have a great time. They can get on my Helping the Brave podcast, also talk about their transition story. And then also I need the word out about our Firewalk.
That's what I was just going to say. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes. So please get the word out to every veteran. We need you to come and walk the coals so you can make changes, reignite your purpose. If you're a first responder, it's available to you also. If you're the spouse of a veteran or whatever, or
first responder,
thank you. It's available to you also.
Good.
It's a dinner plus a bunch of people talking for a few hours, and then you walk at 7:30 across the coals. After you're done, rah rah rah, and you can go home. It's a 2-day event. First day is really for the local here, just because it's we don't. If you're in Sacramento, you have to leave work early, so that all the outside areas we're trying to do on Saturday. More time. But if you can't do Friday, that's fine. You can do Saturday. Go to Operation Firewalk. That's operationfirewalk.com. Sign up and let's get going. We have a few weeks.
Yeah, this is coming quick.
Yes, it is.
Right.
And yes, we need your help. Also looking for someone to donate some tri-tip. don't have to, but my people who are putting it together, like, we're going to try to get you all this stuff for cost or free.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Who's got tri-tip? Hello.
No, we already reached out to a bunch of places.
Cool.
Yeah. So, but it just, they're trying to cut costs so that people can, because we're charging $45, which is dinner and I won't say dinner and a movie and a show. But it's really, if you look at the cost these days, we're not making any money off of it. That's just to get you to come.
Yeah.
Because if it was free, nobody would sign up.
Nobody would sign up.
Yeah.
Or they would sign up, but they wouldn't come because there was no investment in it.
Right. I think that's all for me.
Seriously, let me know what you think about the tax incentive, the proposed tax incentive. It's not happening yet. And it's not something you can use right when you purchase. It's something that's going to happen after you purchase.
Right. It's going to be on your tax.
Yeah.
So if you don't show taxes, it's not going to help.
Not going to help you. Yeah. I'm really curious because I have opinions. Well,
of course you do.
Yeah. So do you.
It's another way of them trying to spur a market that's already here. You want to spur the market and to help us get some of this land inexpensive and permits cheaper, everything so much cheaper. Get out of the way of building homes in the state of California. We have not built. We need to build like 300 to 500,000 homes for at least 10 years to get caught up. And we're going to be nowhere close to that. So that's 250 of normal numbers and another 250 of additional numbers to get cut, and we won't get cut up.
What's the saying? We're in arrears.
All right. Thanks for being here. Oh, by the way, I did get nobody to step up to take your place for the next few days.
You know what? I'm gonna shout out to a bunch of people and see if there's somebody that wants to come in and
they can just do it from their place, or they can come here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or I'll just do it by myself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Thanks for being here. Again, if you like what we do here, please hit the like button. Let us know, and tell everybody about us.
Or the love button.
All right, make it a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Peace out.